Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a few weeks that I haven't done any videos, so I really missed that. I took some time off during the winter holidays for a few weeks just to spend some quality time with my family, but now I'm back and I miss you all. So in today's video I will be talking about my 10 luxury investment pieces that are worth buying and keeping its value. The reason for this particular list could be very interesting for you for different reasons. It's whether you're deciding on buying your first designer handbag or designer jewelry piece, or you already have got some and you're thinking of getting rid of for different reasons, or thinking of getting a certain piece and passing it to your children for some reason. All of these 10 pieces will retain most of its value, if not gain, within years and years. And of course, it depends on how you've purchased this item. Either it's through the boutique itself or those vintage stores or consignment stores. And it also depends on how you sell it. Either you sell it straight to the buyer or through different local groups on your Facebook or Instagram account, or through those consignment stores. If you're selling those items through a group or straight to the buyer, of course you retain all of the money you make on this item. Or if you decide to take it to any consignment stores, what they do, they usually take a small portion or a certain percentage from that item that is sold. So before you decide to sell your item, make sure you do your research. Maybe it's better to sell it locally through certain groups on your Facebook or Instagram account, or you can find the buyer privately. So let's get started with my number one. So my number one is classic Chanel, and this bag could be in any color, any size, or any type of leather, whether it's caviar or lambskin. If you ever decide to sell this bag, you will be able to get most of your money back. That also depends on the condition it is. Since 10 years ago, prices on those bags went up a bit. I remember I bought my first Chanel bag 10 years ago. It was about $5,000. Well, now it's around $7,000. So who knows, maybe down the road the prices will go up even more. And for me, this kind of bag is a real classic for years and years and years. So my number two is Louis Vuitton luggage, and especially the ones that has this vintage look with those square shaped with those sharp edges. And let me tell you, there are some serious collectors that can't wait to get their hands on those luggages. On my opinion, the older it is, the more coveted it is. My number three is Louis Vuitton Speedy Bag. And this bag is the most affordable pieces out of all my 10 luxury investment pieces. It's been around for a pretty long time and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Louis Vuitton keep making and producing those speedy bags year by year, and sometimes they change a bit, not even the shape but the colors, the monogram color, the monogram size. But it doesn't matter on the style of the monogram, it will keep most of its value. Their most popular speedy bag is that brown Louis Vuitton monogram one. So my number four is Hermes Birkin. This iconic piece will definitely keep its value, if not gain, due to availability to the public, the waiting list. Just because you've got some money to spend, you can just walk into a Hermes boutique and just get one. There are several rules, which I think they're just ridiculous. But yes, there are some rules on getting those Birkins. But some people are ready to pay almost double the retail price on those Birkins through personal shoppers or websites like The Real Real, and they can't wait to get their hands on one of them, especially if it has a certain color they want or size. And yes, almost double the price. So let's move to my number five. My number five is Hermes Kelly. This bag became as popular as Hermes Birkin a while back, so I'm not even sure which one is more popular, Birkin or Kelly. So its value also will never drop, only gain. And when I say gain, it obviously depends on the condition of the actual Kelly bag. If you don't believe me, go check it out for yourself. The Real Real has a huge list of those brand new Hermes Birkin or Kellys, almost double the price. So let's move to my number six. So my number six are luxury watches like Cartier, Rolex, or Audemars Piguet, or any other, high-end brands. To tell you the truth, you will always be able to sell those watches, in the future. It depends on the condition, depends on the price. Or you always have a choice to keep them all and pass it to your children or to even your grandchildren, because those watches years and years later will still have that luxurious effect. So my number 7 is fine jewelry that are high-end brands like Cartier, Tiffany, or Van Cleef or Bulgari. They tend to hold its value pretty good depending on the style and condition. Like this Cartier Love bracelet is a classic piece and it has been for quite a while, and more trendier pieces will not retain its value as of, compared to classic pieces. So obviously consider researching which piece of jewelry is more classic and timeless in its style before investing in one. My number 8 is Christian Louboutin pumps. And when I say pumps, it could be, it got this different names like Socate or Pigalle, or I'm not even sure what they're called. I mean, everyone knows Christian Louboutin shoes. I mean, years go by and I think this pair of Christian Louboutin are the most popular pair of shoes on earth. And don't forget, once you buy a new pair of Christian Louboutin shoes and you step out of the store or you step outside, it right away loses its value. So it keeps its value as long as they're brand new, because those red soles, they really show if you wore them or not. So you can always consider buying them through pre-loved websites, especially if you plan on wearing them a lot and you don't have to pay full price for them. So my number 9 is a classic Chanel blazer. Every time I searched my websites, when I look for things, every time I see those blazers, I just adore them. I mean, the older it is, the more coveted it is. They always keep their style, they're always in. 10 years from now or 10 years before, it doesn't matter. But every time I see those classic Chanel blazers on those websites like The RealReal, the price tag is still high. And I'm not sure for how much it was purchased, but the price is still high. So I would assume it does keep its value pretty well. And finally, my number 10. More and more individuals are attracted to diamonds investment opportunities as ways to grow their capital. And you know how they say diamonds are girl's best friend? Well, now they say diamonds are investors' best friend. So this is it, guys. I'm done with my 10 investment luxury pieces that are worth your money. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. My name is Anna Taylor. Stay stylish and I will see you soon.